Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm Procast this side of East Yorkshire, and today we have a 1v1 on Outer Reaches. Over in the Eldar corner we have Tonkatasucks, and over in the Chaos corner we have got RGS MousE. So before the game gets underway, I do have to apologise. This game that I'm recording now and the game that will be posted tomorrow, they're both being cast by me with a very severe hangover, so I apologise if I sound less than enthusiastic. I am enthusiastic, just I'm also dying slowly. But that's fine. Okay, we have got some cultists out on the Chaos player side. I've got some Space Marines coming out, more cultists coming out from the Desecrated Stronghold. And we have got some Warp Spider nonsense from the Eldar player while he is capturing his nearest and dearest. Only going to go for a single Guardian squad, so expecting a couple of Warp Spiders out. There we go, we've got two Warp Spiders out in the business, and oh, would you look at these boys? That is a wonderful colour scheme. Purple and gold, baby, that's what we like. God, I just love how the models in this game look. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful, stunning things. So yeah, probably going to see some Warp Spiders jumping over, causing some mischief over here. Got a Chaos Lord coming out as well. Just capturing the central parts, while these Guardians are going to focus on capping bits and bobs over here. Got some Warp Spiders come out, 3 apiece, only able to have 4 at the moment. Taking down this heretic. They'll teleport over here and take down this heretic as well, which is really going to slow down the Chaos player's business. Although he's going to replenish his heretics over there. Chaos Space Marines are going to chase these boys away. They have used both their jumps, so they're not going to be very mobile at the moment. One negative aspect of the Warp Spiders is they do not have access to Fleet of Foot, so while they are able to teleport around without their teleports being up, they are quite vulnerable. And if you notice their firing pattern, it's not the constant blaze of bits and bobs, it is a very staccatoed kind of firing rate. These cultists are going to engage them in close combat while sending some lead their way from the Chaos Space Marines. Chaos Lord is going to see if he can snap around these Warp Spiders. Cultist capturing this critical location in the middle. Going to see what he can do, but won't quite catch them. They are going to be upgraded with 1 extra boy as well. A Farseer is going to be coming out for the Eldar player, and a Listening Shrine being put down while this relic's being captured. Warp Spiders are going to teleport over here. They stand on the side. We do have some Warp Spiders going down here, seeing what they can punch. They are going to... Are they going to teleport, or are they? Oh no, that's very unfortunate. They are caught between a rock and a hard place, quite literally, and this Chaos Lord with his suit balls of fiery death are going to take down one model before these guys retreat. They're just going to carry on pestering the Chaos player, seeing what else they can pick up. Very low on health at the moment though, so just going to focus down on this listening post over here. Another strategic point captured for the Chaos player, and we're going to see an Eldritch Storm Blasty Madoodad coming down here, almost taking out a cultist, but not quite. Farseer is going to chase after them and see what she can do. Warp Spiders are in support. One cultist being taken down by a shuriken pistol. Another cultist going down. These guys do not stand up very well to the fire of the Farseer and the Warp Spider combined. Got some more Warp Spider nonsense. Trying to take down these Chaos Space Marines, but they will go down fairly quickly under the constant blaze and fire of these 5 boys, soon to be 6. They are going to retreat with 1 surviving model. Chaos Lord going to come up and do what he can. Being pushed away very cheekily by the Farseer. Mind Wall going down. So he is going to do a fair bit of damage to him. But then, look at that, just 1 or 2 slaps from the Chaos Lord, and she's already having a big chunk of damage being taken away. Chaos Lord very, very good in close combat here. Chaos Space Marines moving over, taking over this side of the map. Whereas the Eldar player is focusing more or less over here. We'd have a Soul Shrine over yonder. Fun fact about the Eldar in Dawn of War Pro, they need multiple Soul Shrines to get some upgrades. I believe that for Tier 1, when they get an upgrade in their Webway Assembly, they only require 1 Soul Shrine, and then for Tier 3 they need 2 Soul Shrines, as well as when they get a Vehicle Depot, what is it called? Webway Support Portal, whatever you call them, to get any of the big punchy Wraith Lords, they do need 2 Soul Shrines for that. These boys are still shooting down this listening post. Not very good at taking down buildings when they don't have their haywire grenade bits and bobs. They are going to kill another heretic, and they are going to see what they can do with these boys over here. Hero war gear, the Accursed Crozius, the plasma pistol being researched for the Chaos Lord. Nothing else in the way of units at the moment for the Eldar, just focusing on their economy bits and bobs. In fact, let's have a look at the economy while things are relatively calm and quiet. 6, 7, 2, 0, and 8, 5, 10. So, relatively comparable in the way of economy at the moment. These warp spiders are hemmed in a little bit on the side. They are going to engage in close combat with these Chaos Space Marines. Chaos Space Marines are going to win this, and then they're going to teleport away. Chaos Lord having a look-see look, seeing what he can see in the middle. Chaos Marines right down the middle, and in general, the harassment has been very good from the Eldar player, but the map is being fairly well controlled by the Chaos player. He has been able to answer all that harassment from these warp spiders. Another Mind War goes down, chunking him down to about half health. And these guys are going to run away just a little bit. Big boom going down. Not sure what that was, but there we go. We've got another Zappy Medudad coming down. Not going to do that much damage towards the Chaos Space Marines, but it does do a big chunk of morale damage to them. Very low on health, fair few of these models are. Farseer has gone down, which is a great crying shame. Now, I do believe, as you can see a big shiny going on down there, that when a hero is downed near some of their boys, I do believe that they take some sort of debuff. Or a buff, I'm not sure which one, but something does happen. Cultist going to decap this place while more cultists going to take care of these guardians. These warp spiders are going to run away. They've only got 2 models left, soon to be 1 model. They are being reinforced, however. Shooty bits have been upgraded onto this listening shrine, and we do have some boys in the Webway Gate. I do believe they are. There we go, Dark Reapers. Soon going to have a Dark Reaper Exarch in their midst. This listening shrine will be bashed by the growing mass of the Chaos Space Marines. They're going to see what's what. High infantry and medium heavy infantry. There's a different armor class in Dawn of War Pro, meaning that you can have hard counters and soft counters. I do believe that more or less every single one of the Eldar units, with the exception of Guardians, are hard counters, whereas these guys can be soft counters too, depending on what equipment that they've got in their kitty. Bit of a standstill at the moment. Chaos Space Marines are standing in the cover, which will be very, very useful. While they are in cover, it does reduce their line of sight by a little bit, but then again, they do have a Chaos Lord outside, so they will have their maximum range available. Farseer now coming down as well. These cultists have gone invisible. Warp Gate, when they get to tier 2, they will automatically be upgraded with their invisibility ability, and I do believe the relocation matrix as well will be available at tier 2 or tier 3 without the need to be researched. These warp spiders aren't going to take them on, well, take these boys on straight away. Taking Auspex comes down. I think they're just going to focus on harassment to divert the Chaos players' attention, maybe. Got a support platform coming down. And it's tense, it all goes quiet. Bless, that boy was not having a grand time. Grenade launchers coming down. We'll be able to take down these Dark Reapers from a bit of a distance. Warp Spiders moving around, decapping this critical location, see if they can get a flank on. Support platform not quite within range. Listening Shrine is going to be repaired by these Bone Singers. Farseer back on the field. Anything being upgraded at the moment? Not quite. Putting in lots of money on these Dark Reapers. The Warp Spiders are going to do a little bit of harassment. Still not being able to do a great deal of damage to the buildings, but it will divert the attention of these boys for a little while. Farseer not having a great time, but she will throw down a big shooty bang bang. Doing a little bit more damage this time. Drawing 2 of these boys down to fairly low health. These Warp Spiders are going to almost bring down the Chaos Lord to complete and total death. In fact, they might even be able to get him. Cultists now being visible. There we go, Chaos Lord has joined the cultists, so that will stop them from being able to shoot directly at him. Although these warp spiders aren't able to mow down these cultists quite quickly, but they are on auto-replenish. Auto-replenish is lower when you are in combat, but it will not do these warp spiders any favours. The teleportation not being a great help at the moment. Dark Reaper's going to manoeuvre around here, see if they can support them. Now I've got 2 squads of Dark Reapers. Their squad cap is 2 for Dark Reapers. I do believe it's 2 for all the aspect stone required units. So it prevents, you know, just massing up a bajillion million Dark Reapers. You've got to use them a bit more tactfully. Big building over here was about to come down. I do believe that was a machine, cult pit, whatever. Ah, no, it's going to be built over here. Being Gangnam styled into existence by the cultists. We do have a Chaos Dreadnought, look at that. Beautiful. He comes down with a melter cannon, I do believe. Constant flame. They're not doing all that much damage, to be fair. Obviously, he's firing at this, but for some reason the flame is going down this way. But the Bone Singers are going to repair. Chaos Dreadnought not dealing well with this constant fire. He is not very high in the way of defense. He is a monster rather than a vehicle. So we will not need anti-vehicle weaponry to do a fair bit of damage to him. These cultists are going to come in, try and slap these Burn Singers. Grenade launchers are going to push them back as well. These Chaos Marines have been trying to take care of these Warp Spiders, as the Warp Spiders have been decapping bits and bobs everywhere. Chaos Lord's still in the ranks, very, very low health all the same. Machine Pit has not been finished. But it must be finished, because obviously the Chaos Dreadnought's been down, so I assume that might be a visual glitch there. That's fine, we can manage with that. These boys are going to engage the Chaos Dreadnought in close combat. For reasons beyond my ken. They're going to move back a little bit. Chaos Dreadnought throwing a Dark Reaper about like a rag doll. Some shooty bang bangs going down as well. The cooldown doesn't seem to be that long for that ability. They are able to break the morale of the cultists, and the cultists are going to run away after being almost destroyed and deaded. Dreadnought, I do believe, has also been deaded as well. See what's going on the base. Still only 1 plasma... Oh, back there. Never mind. A whole farm of plasma generators over yonder. We do have an... Oh, the Chaos Dreadnought comes from the sacrificial circle, I see. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. And I do believe it is going to be teleported in at some point. Picture countdown begun for the Eldar player, although it is being decapped by some sneaky invisible cultists. Chaos Dreadnought going to land smack bang behind these Dark Reapers. Going to chase these boys up into a bit of a corner. These guys might want to run away. No fleet of foot being used at the moment. I haven't actually seen any fleet of foot being used as of yet. It is a very important Eldar ability. But then again, these Dark Reapers can't fire a move at the same time, so I'm not sure if that has any bearings on the decisions being made. Warp Spiders are going to jump away. Eldar Farseer is going to move in, see if she can do something. Probably a misclick there. Probably trying to see if she can get Mind War down on this boy. I do quite like the talk of the Chaos Dreadnought shouting above. You cannot kill me, he says, as one of his compatriots died, and he is close to death himself. Ranger squad now out. One Ranger has died. Rangers have a special infiltration where if they stay still for a long period of time, they go invisible. I do believe that they're able to fire while invisible as well, if I'm not mistaken. Dark Reaper's going to fire on this Tainted Auspex, and they're going to take on these cultists. Warp Spider's not quite in range. These cultists aren't going down very quickly. These Dark Reapers are more focused around dealing damage to heavier targets. Like I say, the Eldar more focused around hard counters rather than soft counters. Yeah, and I do believe that these Warp Spiders are more better, or no, they're just better Pardon my poor English grammar there, but just better at taking care of these more lighter units. This Dark Reaper squad being reinforced, but very, very low on squad boys. We do have some Howling Banshees coming out. They are being joined by the Farseer, which is exactly what she wants. Prevent her from being taken down. Kind of like what the Chaos Lord is doing. Although he's so low on health. He's got his helmet on there. Looking very cool. And just look at that. Crozius. Beautiful stuff. More shooty bang bangs coming down. These boys are very bunched up together. Howling Banshees. Bit of a glass cannon, but once they are in close combat, they're able to do a fair bit of damage. They're going to move in and try and tie up these Chaos Space Marines. Warp Spider's going to move in, see what they can do. Farseer, very good at disrupting infantry with her general attacks. They are going to break the morale of these Chaos Space Marines. Howling Banshees putting a ribbon through these Space Marines, and look at just how quickly they are being mashed into 1,000 tiny pieces. Very low on health, most of them. Warp Spiders peppering away at these cultists. And we do have a Mind War going down on the Chaos Lord that will spell his doom. And there we go, big, sad going down on all these boys. In fact, that is probably another question I'm going to ask in the Dawn of War Discord, which links are in the description if you want to join that. I will probably ask questions about that. Wonderful source of information. The staff in there and the other general players are very, very good at responding. Oh, we do have a boy going to be turning into a Bloodthirster. Yes, look at that. Glorious. Absolutely phenomenal. And the Eldar player doesn't seem to be all that impressed. Going to take a look at that. Phenomenal stuff. Slapping a Howling Banshee out of the way. Although bearing in mind that the Bloodthirster, Greater Demon, needs to be in close combat at all times, otherwise it will gradually lose health. So all they need to do is just generally hold him back for as long as humanly possible. We do have a Grav's platform shuriken cannon being put down. Eldar play not really building up their economy or tech all that much, to be fair. This webway gate is going to go down by the looks of things. Warp Spiders are going to teleport away. Second old victory countdown has begun. 4 minutes, 36 seconds. These boys are going to come around here and just bash the generators and the tech. Yeah, this is going to take a lot for the Eldar player to counter. Another webway gate is being built. Warp Spiders are going to see what they can do. Going to try and take on these Chaos Marines. Going to teleport away from this Bloodthirster. Farseer is going to see what she can do, although that is not a... She won't live very long. That is a poor, unfortunate situation. Farseer being chucked away in a very unceremonious manner. Aspiring Champion out. He's going to tie these boys up in close combat and gets reinforced with another boy. I love the synchronized kills in this game. I've yet to see another game with such attention to detail. Howling Banshees are out. Just kind of staring at the Bloodthirster, not wanting to get too close. Aspiring Champion, slowly but surely getting his boys back on the field. This Grav platform running away. Dear oh dear. We do have another Soul Shrine being built smack bang in the middle. Right within the eyesight of the Bloodthirster. Anything else being built up over here? Nope, not at the moment. Got some teleporty bits, and look at that, a nice little change in the teleport symbol for the Chaos Space Marine faction. 2 Obliterators down. And they're going to absolutely annihilate the Warp Spiders here as they get slapped in close combat. Bloodthirster's probably killed the Bone Singer over here. Now going to engage in with these Howling Banshees. Ranger trying to take headshots at the Bloodthirster. Head's too big, skull too thick. Gonna pick up another Howling Banshee. Give her a squeeze. Throw on top of this hill. That is the hill that she will die on. metaphorically and physically. And it does look like that the Eldar player is going to go down, so I am going to call it for the Chaos player here. No point in extending their suffering. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the game. Mine has been Mr. Landshark. Pleasure as always, never short, and I will see you in a bit. Peace!